Started out very successful. We were very optimistic and encouraged by the first weekend and the second weekend. We hit a little bit of a roadblock when we traveled to California, met two very good teams, and I thought that weekend was very beneficial in terms of we learned a lot. We learned, we have to keep our foot on the pedal. We have to keep working really hard in practice, and our training had fallen off a little bit. And the week before our competition last weekend, we got back into focusing, having more effort, working really hard, and changing some things that needed to be changed, and making sure that was going to happen in the games that we had last weekend. And two road games, it's tough to travel 2 days, two separate games, but I thought the team responded really well, came out really strong in both games. Our passing was much better than it had been, our receiving was better, and our attack movement has really taken, I think, a step towards a new level. Now we have to work on finishing an open field, and this couldn't be a better weekend coming up, playing Northwestern. I think our two teams, have some things in common, and it's one of those games where whoever's having the better day will win. I think we're really even in terms of our competitive level. So this is exciting. I'm happy that we're at home. We know our turf, and we've had a great focus so far in practice this week. One of my favorite practices, yesterday, in terms of just all practice, making each other accountable, making changes, and really coming together. I felt like the whole team was on the same page yesterday, and that's the way you want to open up the Big Ten weekend. A couple freshmen have really stepped up in the past couple weeks, and one of them is Audra Heilman, who plays in our midfield, and Stephanie Day, who has had to be called upon to play many different roles. Both of them have continued to improve. Their attitudes have been fantastic. They've taken the pressure of being in the Big Ten Conference and, responded in the most positive way. Steph has really improved in the last couple weeks. She's becoming a player that, she started the season, then she found a role where she came off the bench. Now she's back to starting because she's that much better. And you can't hope for any more, from a player that is new to the program. She's very smart, she's very consistent, her attitude is great. Then Audra Heilman, she's got a lot of speed, incredible work rate. She's constantly pushing, the needle on the positive end, and she came out with a couple goals last week that were tremendous. She needs to be a scorer for us as well, not just a player that gets back hard on defense or comes up with scrappy balls. I think she's finding her stride and some momentum as well. So we're going to count on them more and more, and also joining them, Nicole, on the forward line, who had a couple goals last week. So great to see from our youth that they're playing with a lot more experience than you can sometimes expect from freshmen.